Well, good morning from the cottage farmstead. The video you're about to see today is a compilation of several different days worth of work on one of our more recent outdoor projects here at the homestead. In the hustle of trying to get our house finished to move in at the end of 2022, we left the well house cover on the back burner, but at the end of 2022, we had the polar plunge and our temperatures were dropping down to the low teens. And so we put this sarcophagus up to cover a lot of insulation inside to protect our well from freezing, but it was only a temporary solution. With so many of the historic structures in this area under Lake Hartwell, one of our goals was to have our homestead look historic as if it had been here 100 years. And we did that with the architecture of the house, and we're also aiming to do that with our outbuildings. So we wanted to build a well house cover that looked like an old well. We saw one of the local agricultural museum that we used as a model for what we built here. While we wanted it to look old and aged, we didn't want it to rot on us super quickly either, as we wanted this to insulate and protect the top of our well. So we decided to put the well house sitting on concrete footers so that it wouldn't be in contact with the ground directly. After the concrete had dried and they had fastened brackets to the footers, my dad and Nathan got started working on the posts that would form the frame of the well cover. After the framing was complete, it was time for the cladding. There were a few leftover sheets of rusty old roofing tin from the sawmill shed build, so we used 2 pieces of that to put the roof on the well house cover. And for the base, we used Shishuki bond cutoffs from the sawmill to give it a more aged look as we wait on the weathering of the wood to continue over the years. One of my Christmas gifts from my parents this year was a beautiful antique well pulley that really completes the antique look that we were going for our well house cover. Well, we hope you enjoyed tagging along and seeing how we constructed our vintage inspired well house, and we'll catch you next week on the homestead.